Wolves taking on the Jazz. From Minnesota, ninth place in the West here at the middle of the season. And looking to get over the line as the season goes on. Jazz, Timberwolves. Up next on 2K Sports. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. And here we can check out the score for Rudy Gobert.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Beasley on the wing along with Edwards. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. And for Utah, Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's B. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Well, Greg, it's New Year's Eve, and you'd like to enter the new year, wouldn't you? Coming away with a win, right?
No doubt. Certainly gives a boost to the proceedings. Not always possible, and if not, no time like the new year to turn the page.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the game going here with the first basket for Utah. Edwards passes to Beasley. Back to Edwards. Here's Vanderbilt for the three. Edwards can't hit. Here's Gobert. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Read the pass to Vanderbilt. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Vanderbilt. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Clarkson. 23 points his last outing. Here's B. Trying to get open as Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Beverley dishes to Edwards. Wants to get it to Reid and does.
And he's showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Clarkson outside, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Vanderbilt with the block. They recover it. Gobert, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Edwards passes to Reid. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Back to Bogdanovich. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Reid. Outside Edwards. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps.
Oh!
Yes. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Oh, some rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Over Gobert. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his second bucket. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz, leading by 5. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
Beverly with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And Patrick Beverly good for 3.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert, guarded by Reed. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. To the paint. Shots good by Clarkson.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Timberwolves trail by 6. So the Timberwolves called their first time a tough loss going against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Mitchell. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich with it. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
In traffic, Bogdanovich protects the ball with his body and uses change of pace to keep defenders at bay.
Timberwolves trail by 8. McLaughlin, the pass to Monroe. Gobert with the block. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Pass to Monroe. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Jazz leading by 8. And here's Clarkson. That one goes. Counting.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Jazz with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for B. And B's subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Knight's checked in for Minnesota. Jake Layman comes in for the Monster. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Knight kicks to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Over O'Neal. They get it again. There's Layman, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Knight against Gobert. There's the pass to McDaniels. And the layup's good off the glass.
McDaniel.
And those are the kind of
Assist
nice
goes to
inside looks
Jake
they've gotten
Williams.
here in the first half.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Gay outside. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dishes to Mitchell. Inside. Here's B. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to McDaniels. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. There's...
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Knight slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Gobert the pass to B. Mitchell outside. And here's Gobert. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
And so it's Utah, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. At the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well-liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast.
Nathan.
All right,
Knight.
well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. McDaniels is out there with Lehman. Then there's B, and it's Knight in at the 5. Timberwolves trail by 13.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete here who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year, so he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Malik Beasley in for Noel. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Well, when they give him the lane, Rudy Gay loves to create off the dribble in these situations.
This is it tonight. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Yep, it counts. He's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Layman. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Whiteside. Count that bucket. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Knight. And Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Here's Edwards and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Gay against Knight. Gay kicks to O'Neal. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Utah.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gay. B comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for B. And then for Minnesota, Monroe's checked in for Knight. The monster comes in for Jake Layman, and it's Patrick Beverly in for B.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 17. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Edwards passes to Monroe. And that's going to be a travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
The pass to Forrest. Here's Clarkson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Stripped away. And here they come. Here's Whiteside, and he converts the layup. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverly. That's a terrific pass.
Forrest passes to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Forrest. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And Utah another 3.
How
many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's deflected.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
A huge slam, a perfect end to the fast break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Down low, here's Monroe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Monster. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Edwards. And so Monroe nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Some dishes to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Looking for Bogdanovic, and he gets it there. For 3, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Beverly wide open. Cans it from downtown. Beverly's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Bogdanovic. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovic can keep up with the defenders physically.
For Minnesota, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Beasley, the pass to Monroe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The Timberwolves have had all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Monroe. Noel, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so Monroe nails both of them. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Utah's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's 1:34 left in the first half. Here's Noel, defended by Gobert. Noel passes to Beverly. There's the dish to Monroe. And it's good for 2. Monroe's got 8 points.
Terrific pass. That's the unselfishness you want to see. Beverly's all about the team.
Here's Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Daniels, he's checked in for Monroe. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Noel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Utah's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. The drive by Mitchell. And the shot is good.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich, and B subbed in for B. Layman, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Now Hughes, Mitchell outside. Passes it to Gay. Here's B. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Number 20.
And it's 9 points for B.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He ended up with 22 points, 6 assists, and 1 block. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive area. Take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Jazz. B out there with Mitchell. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's B, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Here's Edwards. Good work there as it goes. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
And the shot goes in.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the and one opportunity.
And Utah making a change here. Forrest is checked in to the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Donovan Mitchell.
And it's 6 points for B.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Beasley for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Beasley.
Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell's shot is good.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. Whiteside's checked in for Utah. Minnesota also with the sub. The Monsters checked in for Naz Reid. Utah has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 26. Bogdanovich looking around. B. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. For 3, Beasley, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Stolen away. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. It's blocked. And they get it back. And they'll keep possession. Beasley outside. That's good from 17 feet away. Beasley's got 5 points so far.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Shoots from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Forrest has got his 2nd basket of the night. The pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Edwards. Connects from 3-point range.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Utah has gotten on a roll from 3-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Forrest. Passes to B. Jacks up a 3. And the Jazz another 3.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. The monster passes to Beasley. Everly for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Utah has gone off with a 3-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Pass to Forrest. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Vanderbilt with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 15, and the shot goes in.
Assisted.
As ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And so it's Utah here with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in
And
the third.
there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. O'Neal dishes to Clarkson. Baseline J on the way. Good as the jump shot ball. Clarkson's got 8.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Gay. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's B. Yep, that one goes in there.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
1:02 left in the third quarter. O'Neal kicks to Gay.
Timberwolves foul. Nathan Knight.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Second
Contested
team
shots
foul.
and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defense. Giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for O'Neal, and B's subbed in for Mitchell. Here's McDaniels. Good, nice job down low. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Team foul.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Jazz making a switch here. Oni's checked in.
And Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Pass tonight. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's B. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Minnesota making a switch.
45.
Reed's checked in.
31.
For Minnesota, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Feeds tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. And it goes down 2 points. McDaniels got 11 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Monroe, and it's Noel in at the two-guard spot. Here's Clarkson. Here's Gay. The shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. McLaughlin, the pass to Knight, and it's good. 2 points.
Knight.
Knight's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure. That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Now the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Here's McDaniels trying to get open as Monroe. And again, it's Minnesota.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Noel. He gets that one.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Oni, covered by Monroe, and the rejection by Monroe. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McLaughlin's got his first 2 points.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. Pass to B. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Gobert. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Monroe. Inside, a nice shot by McDaniel.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it's the Jazz's ball. B, the pass to Gobert. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. And then for Minnesota, the monster comes in for Knight. And it's Malik Beasley in for Noel. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Beasley outside. Out to the right wing. Monroe outside. Beasley kicks to McDaniels. From the arc. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Good on the shot.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Here's B. He kicks it to Gay. Over Beasley, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 21.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Count it.
Assist goes to Jordan McLaughlin.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's B. Swiped away. Fast break, Minnesota. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Timberwolves also changing it up. Edwards comes in for Monroe, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Jordan McLaughlin. Beasley against Clarkson. That shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 17. The monster passes to Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 16 here in the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's B, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Jazz, number 40.
The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for the monster, and Vanderbilt subbed in for McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Takes it inside. That one goes in. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Jazz leading by 14. Mitchell with it. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Vanderbilt out to Edwards. Vanderbilt the pass to Beasley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. 14 points for Rudy Gobert.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And the Jazz call time here. They're ahead by 14. 1:46 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And he makes that one.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
And here's Clarkson. Excellent D there from Beasley.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For Donovan Mitchell.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Vanderbilt with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Fires for three. Bangs on the trifecta. Mitchell's got 37.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win.
Oh,
no, he didn't.
Beasley.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Mitchell. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Rudy. Donovan Mitchell, huge, of course, tonight. How great is it to have him on your side?
It's great. It's great. He's a great teammate. He's a great player, and we're gonna need him if we want to win a championship. So it's a big part of what we do.
And he was big tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.